Welcome to a lesson again on the Willow. The Willow bends in the wind, the foundational practice for pushing hands. Um, I'd like to give you a couple ideas on the defensive and offensive side to help further refine your skills, get deeper into your relaxation, your neutralizing, and hopefully help you with the advancing along your Tai-Chi path, especially with a partner. So again, we're going to line up our front feet across from each other, and her front to my back, my front to her back. On the defensive side, one thing you want to do is know which foot is holding the majority of the weight. The classics say that there are people that practice for a long time, but mostly they still get pushed around a lot because they don't understand double weighting. Sometime when we're in the thick of it or in the heat of battle and there's lots of pushes, it's easy to let your weight get 50-50. When your weight's 50-50, your hips and waist will get stuck. So no matter what, if your weight's on the back, you want to be thinking and feeling it's on the back. If it goes to the front, you want to feel it go to the front. If it goes to the back, you want to at all times know which foot is holding the majority of the weight. And in the beginning, you know, it's a little bit difficult, but just keep asking yourself, where's my weight? Where's my weight? Later, this is really going to help you. Another thing, another idea is for the defense is to only neutralize what you feel. So for instance, sometimes people will push and that person will go way out of the way. I only want to neutralize what I feel. If it's that far, it's that far. I'm not going to go more. I'm not going to, shift the bend. I'm not going to go farther than they push. So you only neutralize just the pressure that you're feeling. Now, one of the most important things is you got to learn how to displace your body. And what this will do is it'll save your back. It'll also make you very soft and supple. For instance, if I push her two shoulders backward, she wants her hips and knees to go forward. If I pull her shoulders forward, she wants her hips to go backward. See, if I just stay there, if you just push if I just bend back, it's going to hurt my back and it's going to make me really tight. So what I want to do is, as the front is going back, the bottom is going forward. Then if she pushes my hips, I'm going to make my shoulders go forward. If she pushes my shoulder to the left, I'm just going to push my hips to the right. If she pushes this shoulder to the left, I'm going to push my hips to the right. Instead of keeping solid, I actually want to have something going opposite. So, if I pull, or I push, or if I go one side, or the other side, or I start circling. If I start circling the top, the bottom starts to go the opposite. So you can see right away that actually it's the middle here that's stationary. It's not the legs and the hips. They've got to move a lot. So if you do those three things on the defensive side, it's going to change your Willow game. On the offensive side, on the pushing side, I really need to work hard not to be a boring partner. So one thing I want to do is I want to have 3 depths to my push. Warm up, go to their range of motion, to their limit, and then go past their limit. So for instance, I don't know whether she was working or nursing an injury or whatever. I don't know her degree of relaxation. So the first pushes, I'm not going to push very hard or very far. As I feel her loosening up, I'm going to try to go to the limit of her range, but not past it. As soon as I feel it resist, I'll let go. I'll go just to her range and then let off. And this will be really good to train my hand, my sense of touch. The last one is I want to push her a little bit out of her stance. A little bit is better than a lot. If I get her to her limit, and then I push just a little bit, she's got to do a lot of work. That's going to strengthen her legs. If I push her to her limit, and then I push fast, everything releases quickly. If I just make her go a little bit past, gradually that will become the new norm. It'll be the new range of motion, and you'll be surprised. Oh, now it's even farther. So warm up, stretch out, push over. Another one is I want to look at the shoulders and the hips as two rectangles with 8 places to push. So shoulder, heart, shoulder, side, side, and then back of the shoulder, back of the heart, back of the shoulder. So there's the top 8. On one level, as I'm pushing, I just have to make sure I push all of those at least once or twice in each round, and I will give them a good workout. So if I go shoulder, heart, shoulder, side, side, pull the shoulder, pull the shoulder, pull the heart. That's already going to give her a lot of motion. Now I can start to mix and match. I can go side, heart, pull, pull, 2, turn. I can take the same 8 and apply it to her pelvis, which is the same rectangle. The difference is I have to use my hands differently. When you push high, I want my fingers up. When I push in the middle, I want my fingers sideways. If I start pushing like that, it's going to hurt my wrists. It's going to be uncomfortable to her. So when we push the hips, we're going to push with the hands sideways. So I can do the hip, abdomen, hip, side, side, pull the hip, and pull the back of the dantian. On their side, it's going to give a lot of ideas. Once I take those 8 on the top and the 8 on the bottom, I've got a lot of ideas. I don't even have to think. I'm just going to try to push them all. It's going to give that side a really good workout, with just all the different areas. Just those 16 places, just that is enough to give you a really good workout, to challenge your stance, to challenge your balance, to challenge your relaxation, and to get you to your next levels of skill. So, take those 3 ideas for defense, 3 ideas for offense, work with your partner, talk with your partner. I'll put another excerpt in the description, how to do these parts. And if you just practice softly, you will greatly increase your skill. So until then, practice hard.